This is more about where they're at with their beliefs and what their why is, what drives them, that kind of thing. Okay, so this is a great questionnaire. I did this with every new associate. Usually, typically between like 2 and 3 weeks of them getting started.
Okay.
Right? Especially if they're showing interest in getting their products paid for. That's kind of when they're, interested in that, then this is the first thing I do.
Cool.
Okay. So we're going a bit backwards here with you, but that's all right.
Yeah.
So, and remember the same thing as before, just answer honestly, because it'll help us know where you're at, right? So that's important. And this is always evolving. So, these answers are probably going to be much different today than they would have been a few months ago. Right? So what is your belief in the products? And this is just 1 to 10, 1 being no belief, 10 being like bulletproof.
10.
10. That's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yep.
And what is your belief in the compensation plan, the financial part?
10.
Awesome. And what about the company of Isogenics?
10.
Great. And the industry of network marketing? Well, look at you, rock star. What about belief in yourself?
I'm working on a 10.
Yeah, so you're right there. I'll put 9 to 10. And what do you think, what is that thing that you feel like might be holding you back from believing 100% in yourself?
I've been doing so much work on myself this last little while. I know it's just a matter of doing it, and I can do it. It's just up to me. It's all right here.
Right.
I just get out of my head and get out there and do it. It's doing.
Yeah.
But the doing this 20 enrollments in 30 days has rocked my world. I love it. It's easy. I mean, it's like I haven't had any enrollments, but I've got several like really close. They're gonna happen. Like I just know they're gonna happen.
Right.
But it's so like got me out of my comfort zone, and I just know I can do it.
Yeah, I know you can too, and it really is easy. It's fun.
Like I get I mean, I don't of course have the same experience, but I get what you mean now. Like, come on, guys, this is easy when you say that all the time. Because it is.
Yeah.
Like, just get over yourself and talk to people. It's not hard. It's been so much fun connecting with people. There's been several times that I've connected with people right when they needed a friend. And it's been a blessing. So like I've been able to be there, and otherwise I wouldn't have been, because I'm just, people get all caught up in themselves.
Yeah, agreed. Yep. So, and I think that was maybe the disconnect was we've talked so much about being a friend and making connections and all that kind of stuff. And then at other trainings, we talk so much about just talk to people, just talk to people, just talk to people. And it's like people weren't making the connection.
Yeah.
They were thinking, okay, I got to go talk to people and share Isogenics. And they were learning about the connection piece, but they weren't realizing, no, go out and talk to people in friendship. Like go out and connect with people.
Yeah.
And it will naturally, go into Isogenics eventually one day. Just go out and make friends.
Without any pressure at all.
Right. Without any pressure. Love it. Love it. So I would love for you to share that.
Okay.
In a post and pro, just share what you're learning through this challenge and how it's become so much more fun for you.
I did share a little snippet that like I think last weekend when you said share something either Saturday or Sunday.
Right.
So
yeah.
But I'll keep sharing.
Yeah. Just keep drawing it in their heads, guys. I thought this was about going out and connecting and selling Isogenics. This is about going out and connecting and making friends.
Yeah. And you don't have to push it so hard to begin with as far as the business part. Just be their friend.
Yep.
It'll come.
Yep. Awesome. I am recognizing how bad my roots are right now. They're like,
I'm recognizing my fever blister. Like all I can see is this big fever blister.
We're so negative. It's so funny.
I know, isn't it funny?
We're ridiculous. I didn't even notice.
Check out our roots. It's so funny. Nobody else sees it, but you are like, oh my God.
I know. We have issues. Working on it. So what is your belief in you building this business?
10. It's
Boom. Oh yeah. Rocket ship.
It's happening. More like it's happening, not it's gonna happen.
Right. It's happening. Yeah. I'm drawing a rocket ship right now on your paper.
Woohoo.
Because that's how I'm feeling right now. That's awesome, girl. So proud of you. All right. So what excites you the most about Isogenics? What part of it excites you the most? Is it the culture, the community, the products, the coaching and sharing, the money, the science? I mean, what is it?
Yes. All of it. But to start with, the products like just lit me on fire, and then like that just gave me the energy that I needed to like wake up out of this terrible ditch I was in. And like I have so I feel like my world's just opened up for the first time. And I'm reading, you've probably read it too, The School of Greatness by Lewis Howes. Oh, really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Put it on the list.
All right, it's going on the list.
But it's just about like being great and not settling, like, for mediocre. And I'm only on the 4th chapter and I'm just loving it. But he talks about all the components that go into greatness and stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I feel like just like my world's opened up, and there's so much I want to share, and so much I want to do to serve. And so it's all about like you find your passion and then you add it to helping people and it equals purpose.
Yes.
That was like my big like aha, and I can make amazing money at it. I've got this awesome vehicle. So I feel like so much has changed since we last talked.
I can feel it. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's been like every day. It's awesome.
Every time I see something great, I'm like, oh, I want to make a shirt out of that.
Yeah.
So like, totally make a shirt. Like I want to see like passion plus helping people equals purpose.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's awesome. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, I wrote it down, but this is you. Like this is your thing.
That could be like a shirt to wear to like a Isogenics Super Saturday, or something like a team shirt. I mean, I don't know, something dumb, but my mind's just spinning.
Yeah. Well, that's a shirt that you could wear because that's going to drive a lot of conversation. Like, what's that all about?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't wear a lot of like in your face Isogenics gear. I wear things that create curiosity.
Yeah.
Even our Together Strong, people always ask me, what is that? What brand is that? What is that? Are you on a team? And I'm like, this is my opportunity to share something,
That's excellent.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm making that shirt. I'll send you one too.
Hey, yay. I love that. So I want you to think about how you can brand yourself with that stuff, because that's awesome. And I would love for you to do one of our training calls and talk about that.
Okay.
So that would
have to like develop it a lot and work on it.
Yeah. That just means, what does it mean to be passionate? Like, what are you passionate about, and developing that, and how you can take that passion and start helping people to create that purpose, that why. So, I mean, it's awesome. Very, very good. Okay. So why are you building this business?
For freedom and choices. Freedom to do the things I want to do with myself and my family, and having choices about life.
Mm-hmm.
No more mediocrity.
Right. Beautiful. And so how does that serve you personally?
What does that mean? How
does building this business serve you personally? What does it do for you?
It gets me out of myself, and that's like one of the things I've noticed about. Here's another post that I can do. that I haven't been dwelling on myself, and I've just been getting it out there, and I've been keeping my list of people, and I'm checking in with them all the time. And, they don't even know they're on my list, but I do. And I've just been focusing on moving this business and connecting with these people that I love anyway. And it's been amazing. I think I've lost my train of thought, but that's like
Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah. Awesome. I think that's a big deal is when people, when you get engaged in a good cause, like really engaged in something, it talks about, the scriptures talk about when you lose yourself in the service of others, you find yourself basically.
Yeah.
And it's totally true. And that doesn't mean, there has to be a balance of personal development and personal growth. So it's not like you just let go of yourself completely and you just forget and you just serve other people, because that's another problem.
Right. You can't go that far.
Right. But when you passionately serve people with a purpose that is a personal purpose that's driven by you and not just by helping other people. Because, you could go out, you could clean people's houses every day and move people's houses and go over. You could do so much service that would help them, but would it fulfill a passion inside of you?
Right.
Maybe not. So what's your passion and how can you use it to serve others? That's the key.
Yep. Definitely.
And when you do that, you find real joy.
Right. Because I want to help. Because I want to help people like I was, like that are in a slumber and that aren't feeling very good, and health and financial, and help them be better and help them realize there's more to life.
Yep. Awesome. So with that being said, who are the people that will benefit the most from your success? So as you reach those goals and as you grow and develop yourself, who benefits the most?
Me and my family, but hopefully everybody involved.
Yeah.
I think all the things we do have impact on everybody around us. Like, even like in our leg of that all the stuff we do affects each other. If we're working hard, everybody benefits.
Right.
If you just peter out, then, it affects everybody too. So I like the way this is set up, and we can all help each other.
Agreed. It's that ripple effect. You drop a stone in the water and it ripples out till you get to shore. And that's just the way it is in life.
It is. You can't just say I want to have my own life, because it affects everybody.
Yeah. And you not showing up in life affects everybody as well. In a negative way.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what is one thing that you are willing to change?
I'm working on my focus and stuff. I talked about that a little bit last time about my ADD sort of weakness. And I feel like this Trello board that I set up, and I've got a couple of Trello boards now, is really helping me stay on task. So I'm really working on focus and accountability, and just the stuff that's not my natural ability.
Right. Okay. Just working on the uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Right. Instead of taking the easy route, you're working on the hard stuff.
Yeah. I can't just wing it. I'm not gonna go anywhere if I just try to wing it. It's just
right.
It's more important.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't work.
It won't.
Yeah. So, what does your ideal life look like? You're at the top of that mountain. You've reached your goals. Like, what does that life look like?
It looks like ease and less pressure as far as money and worrying about that sort of bills and that sort of thing. It looks like a comfortable house that we can call home, and it looks like vacations and memory making. It looks like being able to give, financially and time wise. And it looks like more self-development and being able to attend even more events, and more comfortable.
That's awesome, then.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good.
Mm-hmm.
So what would hold you back from reaching that?
Just me, because it's there. The path has been cleared. It's there. I just have to use it and do it. And the only thing that's going to stop me is me.
Awesome.
How did you do that?
They're okay. It's all right. Mine are getting bigger. I have 8 and 11, and it just seems so weird.
I know.
But they're still just as loud.
Somehow that works out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm glad that you recognize that the only thing holding you back is you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad that you have gotten to such a high belief in yourself, and you're almost there. I mean, you're right on the crisp of just being like bulletproof. Nothing will sway you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the goal. Obviously, that's the goal, is to get everybody we know and love to get to have a 10 belief in all those different areas, but first and foremost in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I'm also really, really glad that you understand that lack of skills or whatever is not what holds us back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's simply ourselves.
Yeah. It's just talking and sharing and being committed, and
yeah,
it can happen.
Yeah. Yep. It's a matter of how many conversations you're willing to have. That's really what it is.
That was one of the takeaways I had from when I went to Arizona for University in Action. When what was that girl, Tanya?
Uh-huh.
They asked her, like, how many conversations have you had, and then how many people have said yes. And so I'm like, when people tell me no, like Sunday I kind of had a minute, like a hiccup, and like being a little bit irritated at myself because I was hoping for a better outcome on a conversation. But I had to dig deep, and that's when I was reading and I figured out like even though it wasn't like failure, it was just feedback.
Right.
And so I just haven't given them enough information. And so we just need to keep going. And I haven't, it's just like I just had to get out of my own head and kick my butt. But it was never about like I failed and I'm quitting. Never. It was just like, darn it, and what did I do? And, think it over and keep going.
Right. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I mean, yeah, nothing more to say. You just said it perfectly. Yep. It's simply about building a stronger relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. When they say no, it's just, okay, now what can I do to build a stronger relationship? How can I better be their friend?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because if we can take that mentality, instead of quitting on somebody the second they say no, instead of just like checking them off of our list,
mm-hmm.
but instead just putting them in that funnel to keep building a relationship with you, right? If nothing, more than likely they will come around.
Yeah, they will.
If they don't,
I
cares?
I completely agree. I have it on my Trello board. I have one of the columns that people that have said not now, they go in the not now. but they're still on my list. I'm not going to get rid of them.
Right.
They either have to, die or join. So.
Well, because if that's the case, if we're just crossing people off, then we're not doing what we said we were doing. If we really care about people and we're building connections and friendships, then we don't care if they join us or not.
No.
Because the bottom line is we want to create more human connections. We want to be one team. We want to love people. We want to help them wherever they're at in life and just be their friend. And if ice comes into play, awesome. And if not, you just have another friend.
And just keep waiting. Because timing for them, you have to have the right timing. Because I told Andrea no 2 years ago, and I, didn't know what I was saying no to, but
right.
Here I am.
Not only that, but they might come around 2 years later. But also, I've had people that told me no that have sent me 3 or 4 referrals.
Yeah,
like
that too.
Because I'm still their friend. I wasn't their friend.
And they know it wasn't. That you weren't just talking to them to try to get them, the get them thing.
Yeah.
That you were just, sharing something, and if it doesn't work for them, then it doesn't. But if it does, then
awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely love it. So what can I do for you today? Is there anything that I can help you with or answer for you?
Not that I can think of. I always forget to, I'm going to start writing. I'm going to keep a little list of questions because I always forget to, when I'm in the moment, to ask the question. So, but I can't think of anything right now, but like you say.
Well, I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to you so you have it.
Okay.
Did I send you the other one?
Incredible. No, but I did listen to it again on YouTube, and I couldn't believe the difference. I listened to it last night again just to make sure I had what I needed for you today. It was kind of cool just to see where I was at, and as opposed to where I'm at now.
The difference, right?
Yeah.
So have you started using your schedule yet?
Which one? The
schedule that we kind of set up as far as like your work hours?
Oh yeah, but I'm doing tons more. I'm pretty much doing 9 to 9.
Okay.
Every day, or earlier or later.
Okay, awesome.
But I stop for bits here and there for school and kids, but I'm pretty much on all day, every day.
And you wrote out
it's not that hard, so.
And you wrote out your check?
Oh, you know what? That was the only thing I hadn't done, and I was like, oh, Dennis, I got to get a template for a check. So I think I will do that this minute. I'm going to find a cool template online and print it and write myself that check.
Awesome. Yep. And just put that somewhere where you're going to see it a lot.
Yep.
Okay.
I've got bunches of stuff all around me. I wrote little sayings and stuff all over. I'll put it where I can see it best.
Very cool. All righty. I'm going to stop this real quick.